All right, we got another blueprint call ready to go. Ready to go. What are we going to do? Well, I've actually blueprinted him before. You know what I found out? He had no credit. He had one card that kind of sucks. He had a bankruptcy. What? In 2025? That's only a year ago. What are we going to do? Oh, my goodness, what do we do? Well, guess what? I decided to play with the dashboards. I'm a real affiliate, by the way. Isn't that amazing? I got him $4,000 with no credit at all. Is that good? It's a good starter card. Why don't we get him another card? And we got him on the phone, and what did he do? We sent him a link. He got to set up the dashboard. Now, I hope he doesn't go shopping today. Didn't give it to his wife. She might go shopping and not come back, at least for an hour or two. We get to play the game. We get to win. Isn't that fun? Guess what you get to do with me? Hey, Christy, how you doing? Hey, guess what? Jay, what have you been doing all day? What do we get to do with what? Here's Mindy. Where's Mark? We get to play in that too. We get to have some fun, ladies and gentlemen. We get to play the game. I love to win. You see, our goal is very simple. When you know what you're doing, like I've done for over 50 years, we get to play the game. We get to win. Hello, hello, how you doing? Yay, yay, yay. Isn't this fun? All right, what are we going to do? We're going to take a blueprint call. You can listen and learn, or you can go back and go, wee, scroll all day and sail me the water, blah, blah, blah. Or learn the real truth from me. I'll teach you to play. It's not hard to do. You see, I like making money. It's a goal. It's a game. I got my first billion at 21. Is that okay? 21? Through the corporate structure, of course. Not me. I wouldn't want to make any money. Personally, I'm not dumb enough to do that. Because then they want to tax me. They want to take it all away. I don't want to play that way today. We're going to play my way. You ready to play? Nick, are you ready to play the game? All right, turn on the mic. Let's see what he's got to say. Let's see what we get to do. I get to have some fun. I get to play with him. I get to play with you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's start your engines. Hello, hello, hello.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. I got both of you today.
Yes, you do.
All right, I love it.
Can you see it?
Husband and wife team. I can't see them, Nick. Don't I get to see the beautiful face of the queen?
Oh,
Okay, not the camera.
here we go.
There's the queen. All right, we get to play the game. All right. Now, a bunch of stuff. This is our second blueprint call. I'm going to go through a bunch of stuff again. First question I have for you. What the heck happened to that, all right, Mercury card? Or Myrick, okay? You had a Myrick card for $1,500. What'd you do with it?
Well, how do we get it high? What you mean?
It's gone. It disappeared. It's peekaboo.
No. He got it hacked. Somebody stole the information.
You mean that one I just got? Oh, yes. Somebody ordered something on Amazon that we didn't order.
Okay.
So I called them and told them about it, and they sent me another card. They scratched that one and sent me another one.
Perfect. All right, because right now you have a blank file. There's nothing on there. It's yeah. It's like we're having to. Okay. So it's there. They're good. So you got the new card. Have you made a charge on the new card yet?
Yes, gasoline.
Okay, because guess what? It'll show up now. And you know, I was playing with your dashboard before we got on the phone, and we popped you 4,000. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. I'm happy with it.
You happy with it? Okay. Because again, I had B called you and make sure the 4,000's there. Okay, it's a Quicksilver, which is great. No problem. And you got the link. You got the account number too, right?
Well, I pulled up the what is it? Capital One.
Right, it's Capital One.
They got me on an old account or something. They don't have me on a new one.
Okay, look at the new card for 4,000 because they're going to send that to you.
It's not on there.
Okay. All right, so call him, click it, because this card, all we had to do is verify it. Okay.
Okay.
And if we verify it right here, what happens next is going to basically have you to the dashboard. You might want to see if it's on that same dashboard, okay? Because you might have more than one card on that dashboard. A lot of times they'll have the old card or a new card on the same dashboard as well. Okay?
Okay.
All right, because what it'll do, this will position us. All right, in other words, this first card here is 4,000. The other one here is 1,500, no problem. That'll be our second card on the file. After the bankruptcy, what happens is very simple. We need to get a third card on top of that. Once a third card is obtained, let's say you put balances on these two cards, the goal would be go after a different card for the corporation, okay? Because we have the corporation, but you did a brand new corporation this year, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so no problem. What it'll do is we'll go after certain cards, anywhere from I'd say an ink card when we get to the score to 734. We'll go after another capital one, but it'll be a spark card. That's probably going to be a spark for a blue or a green up to about $100,000. They'll give you a couple of those as well. The goal is to reposition you what we're going to do. Now, since we have beautiful wife with you today as well, we look at her analyzation. Her analyzation here is simple. We have some collection stuff, a lot of zero balances on the collection, which is good. Okay, so what we're going to do is push these things off. What I always tell people, we're going to rebuild it. We don't do repair. We don't try to hide debts. So these are zero balances, which is great. So we'll push these things off. The only card she has right now is a Credit One Bank. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it's for about $500. How long have you had the Credit One?
Probably about 2-3 months.
Okay, have you went on the dashboard? Are they giving you opportunity? This is the Visa card?
It's an American Express.
Okay, so it's a combo American Express. So it's Amex, okay, / Credit One. Okay, usually they'll give you the Visa, they'll give you the MasterCard, and they'll also give you the red card. If you look on their dashboard, the way Mark designed it, it's going to give you invitation to get the next card. Also, a lot of times it'll help you increase your limits. So if they get that opportunity, do that as well. So the main thing on here, we're rebuilding her rapid score. We're building her a bonus credit of 10. So we start building credit to that as well. So the main thing is see if we can get that, increased a little bit on the dashboard. If you look under offers, they usually have it right there, which is not a problem. All right. The next thing is as we do this, building the next card as well. So now the corporation you have right now, you only have the one that you did this year. Is that correct?
That's correct. And we were thinking about see if we can open up that other one, bring it back to life because it's got 7 years on it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing we talked about the first time we talked about going back after it. Have you looked online to see if it's available still or someone bought it or changed it or anything like that?
No, it's still there, but it's inactive is what it says.
Okay, what does it take to make it active?
Well, I'll have to. We got a place right down. What do they call it?
It's just an office, but
It's an office that takes care of those tax.
Yeah, well, is this California?
No, this is Texas.
So it's Texas, okay. So what tax would be due? Okay,
Well, actually none because we closed it out. Or
Right.
when we in 2024 is when we closed it out.
okay. Well, I would go online and see if you can, it's called reinstatement.
Yeah, reinstatement.
Yeah, so you
Uh,
see if you online you can reinstate it, or you can give
What I'm
them.
trying to do.
The Secretary of State will take your call usually too, and they'll tell you exactly what it takes to reinstate the corp. I mean, that's 7 years. That's pretty good. That's that gets past the 2 years of getting the line of credit. So it'd be an ideal situation. So main thing to look at from there is if you can, I would do like that yesterday. The new corporation you set up this year, 2025, have you opened the bank account yet on it?
2026.
2026, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yes, we did. We opened up a Chase account.
Perfect. Okay. Well, if you can get that one that's also 7 years, let's see if we can do that. That's kind of like one of those, let's get that done like yesterday kind of thing, because the age of positioning that account would be important. Because remember, Chase Bank, if we had a Chase Bank account for the 7-year corporation, as long as we get a personal card and a business card, within 4 months, they'll offer you a line of credit from 50 to 150. That's something you could use to get into an escrow at the same time. So again, what you might want to do is basically, as you structure this, is as the divisions get set up under that whichever corp. Hopefully it's a 7-year corporation. That would give you the ability to add divisions. Your beautiful queen could be a CFO for one of the divisions. You could be the CFO for the parent company. That way we can get to the point we daisy chain credit as well. Pretty important thing to look at. On her, all we have to do is dispute, get rid of all these zero collection items because she's paid them all. Just have to get rid of them, and that's what we have to do. So pretty simple. when we pop her another cards. But and try to increase her limit if you can. Remember, everything we talk about today is through the Phantom program. It'll give it back to you again and again, which is important. I know in the past, Navy got screwed up, correct?
Yes, but I was going to go back and talk to them about the forgiveness, see if they'll,
Right.
yeah,
Okay. But was your wife part of that card?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. She was part of that card too? Okay. Yeah. Ask what can be done if they will. Well, I do have a forgiveness program they work on to reestablish people for Navy, because Navy is pretty important as well as we do this. Next question. We have kids. You talked about
Yes.
kids. You had 2, right?
Well, we got 3. 2 of them are adults, and Valerie's 10.
Okay. All right. Do you trust your children?
Yeah.
Not with Candy.
Okay, well, now with Candy, well, my point is this. If you allowed one of your kids to be a CFO for the corporation, if they want to and you were willing to do that, they could actually set up a Navy in case you can't fix the Navy and get another Navy account. Okay?
Oh, they can do it because I was in it. Yeah.
Right. I mean, unfortunately, something got screwed up with you guys, but if you have a CFO, one of your kids are old enough to do that, you could give them access code or they might have their own access code. That could be a Navy account. Our goal is always very simple. If we build the structure and the finance of this situation, is to be able to grab money. I'm going to look at 3 ways to grab money if I can. All right. First of all, Chase Bank is very important to us because that's a checkbook money up to $150. Now the Amex are in the process as we get Amex Business Platinum. That's a blueprint loan. From there, Navy gives us a safety of about $50,000, and that's pretty important as well. As we position this, the goal is in the next 12 months or sooner is to put something in an escrow to build some auto income process, and that's important. So, again, finding your son or daughter, if you could do that for the Navy, get a hold of that 7-year corporation. If I can bring it back, all right, and have it set up, that would be great. We're going to look at your wife's credit, see what we can pop on that, and push that up as well. Next thing is we position this. The divisions haven't been created yet, have they?
Well, I don't know. I already gave them the names and everything. They sent me a list of names, and I picked 6 of them out and
Okay.
sent it back.
Well, I want to make sure if we're going to put these divisions to the new corporation or to the old corporation. That's a pretty good concern because if I have it my way, I'm going to pick the corporation that's 7 years old.
Okay. Well, I can go tomorrow down to the comp controller, tax
Okay.
comp controller.
Yeah,
and-
see what can happen. Now, how's that federal tax lien? You're still paying the bill, right?
The what?
You have a federal tax bill. It's
Oh,
for
yeah, we pay it every month, first of every month.
$105 a month for $6,000 or something. But
It's 100. Yeah.
105. Since it's federal, all right, as you're making the payment to it, eventually they'll actually take a settlement, all right, as just what's called an offer in compromise. So I don't know if we get some money, we just want to get rid of the thing in the future. We'll see how it plays out. Because on a $6,000 bill, you could probably settle for about $2,000. Okay, but that they have 2 types of offer in compromise. Under the 656 form, it's basically A and B, and you can do a payment plan, or you can just pay it off. Give them a kind of settlement situation. But again, we'll be looking at it as we build this process. Okay, biggest concern right now is which corporate we put divisions to and what bank account we're going to bill credit to. Pretty important. So as we do all these pieces. All right. As we do that, no problem, kids. We do the Navy, get through that process. All right. What questions do you have of me? Because I've got my notes from the previous one as well. And we basically kind of did a blueprint there as well, too.
Well, I was going to bring up that company. You already told us that. I'll go check on that tomorrow and see what I need to bring it back to live.
Right.
And
So, I have a question. Those cards that he just got for $4,000, what are those for? I mean, are we gonna use them or what?
Well, the card is for $4,000. You're going to put a balance on it. You don't want to go more than about a 20%. Okay. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? We should play teeter-totter. Okay. In other words, all right, he gets the card. He puts a little balance on it. He adds you to that card as an authorized user. Okay? That means when he makes his next payment, it'll reflect on your credit file. I don't like authorized users, but neither one of you have credit. You have nothing, so we have to build it up. Authorized users to build up is not a problem. So when he gets that 4,000, all right, add you to that account. If he gets the account open, because you can get the card number and line up the dashboard today, you'll find it on the dashboard he had previously. If he does that, find out if you can add yourself now to it before he makes the first payment. Because what will happen is when he makes that payment, it's going to reflect on your file. Because right now, like I said, you have a credit one, that's it. If we can reflect you at the same time, now you have a card for 4,000. I can pop credit both of you simultaneously because you're two separate people at the same time. That kind of fast tracks it for us as well. Because the next thing is we have the corporation. We're going to be billing credit to the corp. But right now, the question is which corp? Can we get the one for tomorrow, the 7 years, because that gives us a line of credit. Remember, the corporation is 2026. All right, I can't get a credit line from the bank for 2 years. All right, I can get credit cards and different types of lines of credit, but the actual bank at Chase, they're not going to say anything for 2 years. If I get the 7-year corporation, we can run faster. And that would be the goal, to run as fast as we can.
I pulled up on this Capital One mobile app,
Right.
and it says you don't have any account available service online at this time.
Okay. Take the link that we sent you and do it on the dashboard versus your mobile phone.
Okay. All
'Cause
right.
it's going to pop up the dashboard right there. That's the goal. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So if you do that, because the phone's not going to show a new account, it's going to show anything from past. It's basically probably zeroed out. So again,
Okay, I'll be okay only with his credit cards then to be on my credit then. I don't have to get more on my own.
well, I'm going to still have to get you a card or two. But if we get that card 4,000 and add you to it, that adds to you. I mean, everyone needs at least 4 to 6 cards to build a score to 750 because it's revolving. Right now you have one, okay, for $500. So it wouldn't hurt to add him or you to his card because it's there. Okay, it kind of fast tracks it about 60 days.
You're gonna get it from me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. On the credit cards we've been working on, we're keeping stuff at 10%.
Right.
Now but you want to keep it below 29,
Correct.
but you prefer it at 10%.
Yeah. Well, 10% eventually what it'll do is make an 800 score. Again, as
Now, we still use it every week, or do just leave it there?
no, the main thing is, put a 10%, 20% on, make some payments to it. Make extra make extra payments on the balances. I mean, if you made an extra payment on a credit card for $10 every week, $20, that's okay. What we're going to do is what's called fast pay, quick pay. The goal is if we jacked it up 15 to 20%, we make an extra payment. They see that to the system, and it gives us more credit, and faster we can increase limits as well. Because what it'll do, all right, if you don't make extra payments, they'll send you a letter when you ask for an increase and say, well, you've only made minimum payment. We want to get rid of that excuse.
Well, I mean, when I've been paying, like I'll run it up to $400, and then I'll pay it down to $150. That leaves 10%.
Perfect.
That's
See, that exercises the card. It makes your system, all right, know you're a good, true customer, and they'll increase limits usually about every 3 to 4 months anyway. Ideal situation. So, main thing from there, let's go from there, okay? Divisions, I don't want them filed yet unless I knew the corporation tomorrow. Because it would be,
I'll get tomorrow morning and take care of it and see what I can do in that.
all right, what questions do you have of that?
What's that?
What are the questions you have?
Your books.
Okay.
Did you? I got your videos. That's not your books, though, is it?
There's videos where we have links online because a lot of times the books would be with the CD. Most people don't use CD players. So again, if you get the books, what's going to happen is they'll give you the link online to watch the actual video. Plus,
He did that. I've seen the videos. I got those.
okay, because we're also updating books and videos all the time. We have a new series coming out called The Division of Me. Nick, am I going to get the screen over here or going to leave it black all day?
Are they going to be audio by any chance?
We're going
I
to...
love love to listen in the car when I'm driving. Yes.
Well, the main thing is you can basically on the videos online, you can actually listen to them audio now. You don't have to watch them.
Yeah, that's true.
So again, you could do that as well. But audio and everything else based on our team here, they're doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Okay, we have some really crazy people in this department, and they're very creative, which is fun too. You know. So what happens? You know, don't be surprised. Audio, video, all the other things. Our goal is to make sure somebody gets educated, knows the whole foundation of what we actually do.
Okay, so let me ask something. So let's say that we get the 6-year corporation and you start working on it. Can still be done with our credits not being there yet, or we have to wait still for the credit?
No, we're going to build. We have to build the credit for both. So can the new corporation or the old corporation do something? We have to be able to build credit to it. For instance, once he gets that second card, and we get a third card, the goal would be start building the corporate credit files. Okay, we're going to add a division corporations and use Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Because your scores are at 669, 663. Okay, usually an Amex card is for business platinum. That's usually a 649. Okay, so again, we might even be lucky enough to get an Amex card for the business, so we can start looking at the Blueprint loan 4 or 5 months from now. Next thing is positioning the bank. We've got to get the bank account opened up with the right corporation, because again, Chase won't give us a line of credit, new Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank, or B of A until you're 2 years old. We can get lines of credit other places. Right now, unfortunately, we got a problem with Navy. Navy, unless we get a forgiveness program, we need to have our son or daughter be on the Navy to open an account to get that as well. So again, adding things to the corporation, it's going to take a little time because right now it's blank. We just got to figure out which one we're going to build. Add history to it, build credit. 60 days from now, we might get a Spark card for the corp and for you as well. That Spark card will be on personal and business. So you're building credit files. So again, the credit files for the corporation have to be built, set up, and payment history has to be there. It's going to take 90 days for payment history to be there 100% to get your lines of credit. It's like Chase. If we had Chase personal and business, they don't give you a line of credit or offer till about 4 months. They want 90 days of recycling money. That's the goal. So again, it's usually 4 months for the line of credit. It's usually 4 to 5 months for a Amex card Blueprint loan. They need to see transactions. They need to see business. And that's what they want to do.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. And so the account that we have, the business account we Chase under the new corporation. So that one needs to be, it's going to be there just for 2 years.
Well,
Doing nothing?
it's
Just
gonna
waiting?
no, it's gonna get credit cards, ink cards, or personal business cards. Okay, but again, if I get this 7-year corporation, I'm gonna turn that into a subsidiary of the 7-year corporation. By doing that, I can steal the history from the parent company, all right, for the subsidiary. Okay, again, we're at a catch-22. All right, we got to get that 7-year corporation set up to turn the other one into a subsidiary and division process. There's all kinds of things we can do. But again, right now, if we do not the 7-year, yeah, we're going to be waiting 2 years for a line of credit. We're still going to get the ink cards. We're still going to build credit of the directions as well. There's other credit lines we can get. The difference is Chase is, kind of like a premium, and usually there's no interest up to 22 months on the cards as well, and that's what we're looking for, plus the line of credit. I like their checkbook. I like their basically debit card checkbook. Until I write a check, I don't have to pay for it. Okay, a Navy $50,000 you put in your account now, you have to pay for it now. I don't want to pay for anything now. I want to line it up, get my foundation ready, have a line of credit, and write a check to escrow. I want you to be able to write a check to the escrow. You control that deed of trust to the division, and you own a piece of something.
How does that do? Do we mail you a check, or do we do it?
You're writing a check to the escrow.
Okay, but I mean, do we mail it to them, or do they do it by wire?
It'll usually be a wire, okay? Because you have a line of credit, checkbook, and everything else, you'll go to Chase Bank and say, I need to wire $25,000 from my line of credit into this escrow. All right.
Okay.
Escrows are licensed and bonded, which is the key thing. They're licensed and bonded for that position. So the money's protected, and that's what the goal is. Your investment, your investment is going to get you a deed of trust of some type of ownership to a division. So nobody touches that money besides you control with escrow. It's an independent escrow. We have to have independent because I never touch that money because I have my own piece in that escrow as well. We get our, 4 people we get 25% of an equity. It's basically a deed of trust. We own something. The goal is to be able to own something that gives us an auto income process. So that's the ultimate goal too.
Okay. So we're looking at, if we can get this other company, we're still looking at about a year or so before anything can happen.
If you get the other company, you're looking at 9 months or less. Okay, rebuilding everything we're looking at. From there, if we can't get the company, we're going to get lines of credit somewhere else. We're going to focus. Right now, we have 3 choices of grab money. Navy would be one. We already kind of burned that. If we get a son or daughter on Navy, we can open that door. From there, we got Chase. We have American Express. Those are the 2 sources we can grab some money. Chase isn't going to give it to you for 4 months. Neither is American Express, because they want to see that card revolving and exercise the card within 90 days. Then they basically give you the invitation for Blueprint loan. Blueprint loan is up to $250. Again, positioning is our goal. Right now, you're recovering from bankruptcy. You're getting cards left, this one, and just building it back up. And then from there, we're going to build credit cards to give to the CFO. We got to make sure you're CFO quality. In other words, that way your score is exactly what it needs to be. So you're CFO for the corporation. And that's what we're doing. We're positioning everything we're doing.
Okay. So we can't use you as our CFO?
CFO for me is when I get to an escrow, if somebody is short verification process, I show bank accounts usually about $500,000 a month. All right, in a petty cash account, we use that. I don't use the major accounts. Those are what we use. That's a reference base of escrow, so they can verify there's funds. I mean, one of the things we have to look at is when we go to an escrow, okay, they have to take it serious, which means like anything else. All right, we've allocated $10 million, all right, for the escrows. So what happens is we have to give them proof of funds. And what happens is we have to show them it's been certified, here's real money, this is what we get to do. We need to close an escrow because the buyer's not going to put something in an escrow unless they can close an escrow. We want to close 99% of all our escrows. Okay? That's why we have this certification here. Shows there's been $10 million allocated. All right, that's what we do. From there, if I had to prove, basically, they need proof of money in accounts, I usually use a petty cash account, which shows literally $310,000 in this one, $73,000 in this one, $102,000 in this one, another $100,000 in that one. So we usually show about $500,000 in petty cash accounts, so they know we're real. Certificate funds and bank accounts, here we go. So the main thing is what needs to be done. So the ultimate goal is as you build yourself up, so you got to realize your ownership in that escrow is yours, and no one gets to play with it. It's your division. But then if you did it, and again, that first escrow is probably a storage unit. That's about $3,000 a month, $3,000 to $5,000. You're not going to be rich. That's an income automatically. If we did it 10 times, the corporation will have $100,000 a month income. It's going to be rich. You're not going to be rich. The goal is
If I can get 2 escrows like that, man, that takes care of my mortgage, my car payments, or bills.
Well, keep in mind, escrows usually what they're do is one thing is you want to add to income, and eventually, if you choose to, you can replace income. I mean, I have doctors say, I'm going to do what I do. I love what I do. I get them $100,000 a month. They go, I don't want to do that anymore. Right? What the escrow process does for us, you get an auto income, you find peace of mind, and you don't have to be stressed about money. Okay? You guys can fight over who burnt the popcorn last night. That's it. We're not going to fight over money. Okay? Because that's the issue we have to get around. Because, I mean, the man's supposed to be the provider and the woman's the queen. Let's spoil the queen. That's all we got to do.
Sorry.
No problem. All right, any other questions from there?
No, I'm good.
No.
Okay. All right, look on the dashboard. Let us know by tomorrow of that other card that's there. If not, we're going to have you make a phone call. We'll make sure we tag it into that system. All right. And if you get the card and if you get the dashboard, add your beautiful wife to that card. So that way it shows up on her file as we build her up as well. From there, we
Okay.
get the next card, build up again and again, and we get our calls every 3-4 weeks, and we just keep playing the game.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All
Thank you,
right.
guys.
You guys have a blessed day. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
Thank you, Mr. Raymond.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Recording. That's our Phantom program. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you get to watch a blueprint call. We actually did one before for this gentleman. His queen couldn't be there at the time, so we wanted to do it again a little bit because we want to make sure she has questions too. I believe that every husband and wife need to be in the phone call if we can because see what needs to be done. But unfortunately, a lot of times, sorry, men, your wife's mad at you. All right, a lot of times they are. Why? You tried to do a business. Fantastic. A for effort. You took the hits. She's got the 800 score usually, and you took the hits, and the reality is it's your fault and your responsibility to provide for the family. That's just the bottom line. Happy husband, spoiled queen. That's what it should be. My wife is spoiled rotten because that's the way it should be. Women should never have to worry about money, ever, ever. That's a man's job. Yeah, I'm a chauvinist. Isn't that terrible of me? I'm going to say what I believe. I don't pull punches. God gave me a blueprint in my brain. I'm going to give it to you if you pay attention. If you don't, that's your problem. You keep scrolling all damn day. Wee. I've been teaching or preaching for 50 some odd years, and I got a blueprint of law and accounting, and reality is very simple. I'm probably the only certified coach that I see on TikTok in the first place. The rest is a bunch of blah, 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 blah. Who bought my books, and what do they do? Wee, all the way home. I want you to get to a point you understand. The car you buy is to a division. The lease of a building is a division. The house you buy is a division for investment property. S is for not taxed until it's profitable. And Daisy chain the credit. I create 113 ways to do that. It's not hard to do when you know how to. The difference is someone going to really teach you? I think you should basically go to the classes on Saturday and use the Patreon program. Simple. Patreon, okay? Why? You can find out exactly how to become the bank. You can find out how Disney didn't pay tax on $1 billion. Why would they pay tax? Okay, don't get mad at Trump. Get mad at Disney. Don't get mad at anybody. All right, it's like be quiet and join them. That's what you should do. Again, what do we do here? All right, he brought in $987 million last year. Paid no tax because he has $1 billion too at the B of A. See, if you want to play, we play the way I played. That's up to $1 billion. I was 21. Simple, not hard to do. Every one of you could change your life if you choose to. But again, it's a blueprint. It's step by step. It's understanding what you're allowed to do and what you can do. Most of you don't even know what an SS5 is. That's ridiculous. I don't get it. I don't understand. I've been breaking world records most of my life, and I love goodies. Goodies, millions and billions of goodies because I've got it, and I've been playing the game since a kid. So do yourself a favor, ladies and gentlemen. Call a specialist. They're waiting for your call. Call them and understand what needs to be done next. I got a blueprint call at 3 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to do another one again and again. Why don't you do this? Why don't you follow me? You put that yellow button, and then you can find out I'm live, and you go back online again and again. Okay, greetings, Ray. Greetings, Doctor. What was that, Dr. Spock? Or greetings? All right. This was one of the TV shows as a kid. Okay. All right, let's see. Hope you're doing well. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. As long as I got a day, I got to thank God for everything I have to say, and I got to pray all through the day. I'd like to retransfer my DBA, which is already has a EIN, all right, to a division. Number one, what you need to do is a statement of abandonment, and you connect it as a division of the corporation, and don't change the EIN. The EIN can be transferred because it's basically one thing. Every tax ID, you have to understand something. It has 26 ways use and not abuse it. It's right there. Understand? I'm sorry, that's the this right here. The S is for. I mean, this form is phenomenal. Okay, the reality is most people, sorry. In the nicest way, you don't know what the hell you're doing. You keep following the same circus. Wee. And you basically use the same rerun every damn day. Sorry, it's just what it is. It's a rerun. Why do you change the damn channel? It's not hard to do. That S is for right there. You can change the one you have to match the division. You just set up under the corporation. In case it has a bank account, why change the bank account? But again, this is how we play the game to win. It's our choice. So it's like every one of you. Every one of you should think about today the SS5 form. Why it's in the link tree. What's an SS5, really? I hear it all the time. It's ridiculous. The mommy signed your form. She signed that form when you were born at the hospital because it's federally mandated. Our government bonds is up to $35 million apiece. We're their property, they think. We're their credit rating. What happened? Simple. That says do not laminate, do not use for ID purposes, don't carry with you. Don't use for ID purposes? What? Don't carry with you, don't laminate? But you gave it to the employer. You're a W-2 employee. Fantastic. They taxed your paycheck. Now you get the leftover. Isn't that fun? You should have learned that a hell of a long time ago. But you didn't because why? You don't do your research. It's like, woo! Why don't you quit scrolling? Your house payment's taxed. What do? It gets the interest rate. You get it back. You recycle your house payment, SSN, 1040 tax return. Why not? It's like here. I mean, you got identity theft. I had 2 people earlier today. Well, identity theft is simple. Go change your name, get a new social, start a new file. But that doesn't take you from your debts. So understand you have to pay your debts. You can't be a crook. But what do? Mommy got you in the stroller on the way home, got the SSN, SS5, and what did she do? She gave it out of the baby book when you're 14 to 18 years old, gets a job. Then you got taxed. That kind of sucks. Could you imagine this form here? Every rich and famous person today uses an SS4 to receive all the money. SS4, no money is taxed until you're profitable. All the money goes to the SS4, not the SS5. SS5 and SSN makes you a duck and a sheep. You might as well walk around and go quack, quack, bam, a sheep and a duck. But it's up to you. Should I apply for an SS4 online or in mail? Online always online. Because again, your problem is you don't understand the damn form. You don't understand it. I mean, can you imagine any one of you today looking at this form? Okay, we have no idea what the hell it is. It's like the SS5 year. I'm sorry, it's amateur hour. You've been playing amateur hour your life, okay? Why? Because you don't know any better. That's what your excuse will be. All I know is for me, there's an LLC. Fantastic. There's 9 kinds. Tell me what you got. Simple. Okay, 9 types. So you have a 15.3% unemployment problem. You have an LLP. See, these are not corporations. They're not at all. They've never been a corp. The C Corp is a corp, but it's double taxed and audited all the time. The S Corporation is single filing. Okay, that's the one you should pick because why? You don't have to pay tax to $3 to $5 million, and you get to pick your reasonable paycheck if you want. But it's up to you. The nonprofit is just grant money up to $112,000 a month, but then you get to what? Do a PC, professional corp. See, your problem, you don't get it so far. These are filed at state level. This is state level. This means a corporation is public record, and when they see it on the Secretary of State website, they sue you because they sue that. You're the duck and sheep. No rich and famous people do it your way. They're not dumb enough to actually think the corporation is going to make money and not get screwed up. 99% of businesses fail for a reason. They have no money. They don't know what the hell they're doing anyway. If it's this, it's a parent company. That means very simple. This is management. This is management, if you did it right. But then you're going to go, I got an LLC in Wyoming. Why? You don't live in Wyoming. It makes no damn sense. I don't understand dumb. Sorry, I don't understand dumb. SS4, Application Employee Identification Number, EIN. It's also known as a tax ID. Fantastic. I love that. Isn't it fun? People tell you different things. You go, what's that? See, the LLC is not even a damn corporation. It had basically an amendment to this. Corporation, it's this. What happens? 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. Hell, I explained that to Ted Turner in 1969. Okay? Because I started Helping Hand Industries. This says entity. This is individual person. This is times 1,000 if you want to. Times 1,000. This is times 3. Your problem is you. What are you doing today? You're watching me instead of actually drawing what I draw. That's called ridiculous. You should be getting off your butt, taking out your paper and pen, and write what I write, because that's how you learn again and again. God made us learn recording in our brains if we write it down. If you don't write it down, you took a picture. Now your cell phone's smarter than you. Now your left brain, right brain, and no brain. Isn't that terrible? Why don't we play the right way? Let's build a line of defense in case we have an old blankety blank day. I'm sorry, that's an old shit day. Sorry. All right, 22, what? 1,000 banks bankrupt last year. 12 divisions, no, 12 cities bankrupt, chapter 9. See, this is a game, people. If you don't play the game right, that's your problem. It's not mine. You should have found me a long time ago. I'm new on TikTok for 33 weeks. Before that, I've been in radio and TV for 50 plus years. So what do? We play the game. It's a game, ladies and gentlemen. I love the game. Why? It's simple. You'd have 3 divisions of yourself. You're entitled to 3 of these. You know, this is 3 here, plus you had your SSN equals SS what? N, all right, which is an SS5 form, SS5, okay, which is the 1040 tax return. You had 4 chances to try. Instead, you tried 1, and you screwed it all up. Then you gave the number to the employer, and the employer taxed your paycheck, all right, because you didn't know any better, because they have to anyway. This is banking and credit purposes. What a concept. If I had basically today a house, and let's say I had a house and I wanted to protect it, I sure wouldn't lease it out as me. I'd lease it as a division, because that person that's a tenant, half of them are crap. They're crappy people. That's line of defense. Oh, my Jack in the Box, I bought a 19. How about my Shakey's Pizza? How about my 34-1 ice cream? How about my Subway? How about my 22,000 payphones doing 6.6 million a month? Time about 17. Having fun, right? All right, we can have play the game. How about we do it at my apartment complex? See, this is 9 locations. That equals 100,000 a month income. Here's 9 lines of credit right here. That equals $1 million. 18 divisions, you can't really screw it up, but you probably will because you won't pay attention to me. All right, the difference is you got a Wyoming corporation. Oh, goody for you. Wow, isn't that special? All right. Find out you can't even open a damn bank account unless it's a Chime. Don't worry, Chime came out of my boot camp in 2008. The founders came out of my boot camp. Who do you think I trained them? I did. We get to play. You get a car? Fantastic. You got a car. You're the registered owner. Goody, goody, goody. When you bump, and someone bumps your car, they bump you, they sue your spouse, and now you're paying a bloodsucker attorney. Should have been a division of a corporation. You can bankrupt the damn piece and throw it away. Instead, you like to be a duck and a sheep. I don't get it. I don't understand why people like to bring the pain home. See, there's a 26 ways to use it, and Hess says 4. Someday you'll probably pay attention and learn how to play the game. It won't be today, I guess, but the reality is very simple. There's your future. It's right there. It's simple. It's called a blueprint. There's the calendar. Check it twice. We know you've been naughty. Maybe sometimes nice. We'll see about that too. Your game to play. Talk to a specialist. Hell, why not? What do you have to lose? But me, I just like goodies and goodies. Created my first billion at 21. Why not? Simple. Tell the guy that's not full of doo-doo. See, when I wrote this, I was 14. All right, I've been a car finder at 12 and a half. Put out there at 16. Been teaching and preaching like the Bonovich for 32 years in a row. Having fun, helping people just like you. Maybe someday you'll learn how to have a bucket of money. How about basically a blueprint? How about the car, the building, all the pieces? I have an old ink, fantastic, from 97, wow, which would be the benefit of restating, if there was any. First of all, it's 2 years plus old, okay? See, here's the thing. You have an ink, which is a corporation, fantastic. Anything more than 2 years old at the bank, you get a line of credit. Line of credit. For instance, Bank of America will give you 18 divisions on that ink if it was alive right now. Each one of these can get a line of credit up to 250,000, right? Up to 150 to 250 within about a year's time or less. What good is it? Hell, you got something worth gold. Okay? Why do you think ding-dongs buy corporations that are aged for $10,000 and piss away money every day? Probably 80% of my coaching calls are very simple. I got an LLC in Wyoming. I got 3 of my clients selling Wyoming corporations because I taught the pattern of 3, pattern of 5. All right? They're just using Wyoming because it's cheaper. You don't need Wyoming. It's ridiculous. All right? They're copying when I was the king of Nevada. You only do that when you have a big company doing $5 to $10 million. Until then, incorporate your own damn state. Save you $10,000. It's ridiculous. So you're saying I should get it? You say, hell yes. Hell yes. Show me the name. Hell, I'll reinstate it and I'll sell it for $10,000. You could turn that sucker into a moneymaker. But instead you're going, ooh, it's time to go get it. Go get it. Go get it. If you have a beautiful queen, quit bringing the damn pain home. That corporation's going to have division process. Don't worry, I invented that in '84 too. Yeah, someday you'll realize I created all kinds of things for me and for you. That's 190,000 a month. Okay, that's $1.2 billion of notes. We could play the game all damn day if you want to. How did Walt Disney literally, all right, not pay tax on $1 billion? This is in Newsweek. Someday you'll listen and learn. Hopefully it'll be today. If not, just keep doing what you're doing. Wee, wee, sell me the water. Don't buy a house. F your grandma. I've never seen such rotten people in my life. Most of our clients anyway. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But again, you want to be entertained. Go for it. All right? If you're bringing the pain home, that's ridiculous. I'm your class. I have a problem trying to put my information, so can I get your computer mat? Oh, so you're looking for one of the mouse pads. Well, they moved them again. Every time they move my stuff all the time because it's fun. Well, we have mouse pads. Would you like a white one, red, blue, white, blue, or a black one? I got the yellow ones came in yesterday just for you. You see, skippity dippity doo. Get to have fun. See, what happens with me, God made me kind of different. I rhyme all the time. I rhyme with both hands, talk at the same time, and I rhyme, and what do? Recall those things. And then I stutter. I don't like that part. I think that part sucks. The rest of it, you can put up with it. I'll put you in check. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. I'm going to treat you like you're 2 years old because you've been bringing the pain home long enough. Your time's up. You're fired. Hire me. It's that simple. We could play the game and win if you want to play. But you're going to go, woo! God gave me the whole blueprint. House, car, all right, husband, wife, and goodies and goodies and goodies. And I like making money. Isn't this fun? World record, 81. All right, goodies and goodies. I like goodies. Anybody like goodies? I've been liking goodies all my life. Isn't that fun? See, I didn't like being born in a taxi. Thrown in a trash can, it pissed me off. When I found out mommy's a billionaire family, kind of sucks. I got to be with the she-devil from hell, Mrs. Hope. Would you like some goodies? I like goodies. You like that? I've always called them goodies because I like goodies. My first car is a Quintos Lamborghini. Every car you buy today is a division of a corporation because I said so. Let's play again and again and again and again and again. Show me yours, I'll show you mine. Simple. I can show you billions of dollars of goodies. Don't you have that yet? I don't. See, I'm a puppet master. I control all the goodies, but I don't own a damn thing. I'm not dumb enough to say it's mine. Why would anybody want to own anything in this world today? It's tax, 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 and someone wants to slip, fall, and sue you and screw you up. That's no fun. Let's get some goodies. My beautiful queen. Been together for 21 years. Simple. Rate splits with my name on it. I like that too. The big house with the 21 car collection. Gotta have that. And the house, what I built on the hill, because it's windy on the hill, I put the pool inside. Is that okay? Isn't this fun? See, your goal today would be play with me. Don't worry, I'll be back online at 3 o'clock today. Just for the fun of it. Because I got another blueprint call. Maybe you should call one of the specialists. 800-254-9506. It's right there. It's now. It's up to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a break for heaven's sake, and I'm going to do my best and let God do the rest. Amen to that too. And what you're going to do today is very simple. You're going to be back as you click that little link. You'll know when I'm live again at 3 o'clock today. Do your best. Let God do the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.